Hello, good evening everyone, and welcome back to FTRL. Division 2 tonight. Unfortunately, Aaron can't be with us because he's watching some team who I've never heard of. So you've got to put it with me tonight. But as usual, we've got the pairing of Panda and Joe. Hello, lads.
Hello.
So yeah, what's up?
Not too much.
Pretty happy to be back commentating, to be fair.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, we pray for your internet tonight, Panda.
Yeah. Quote from Virgin Media: "We have cleared a fault." So there you go.
That literally could mean anything. You know what they're like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've pressed a button.
Yeah, basically.
So yeah, so we've got 17 in tonight. What looks like a dryish quali at the moment. There's a few people on soft, so it looks like it's going to be dry for the whole of quali. What do we think of this track?
I'm warm
Not
to
its
it.
biggest spot.
I'm warm to it. Didn't like it originally, but I'm starting to warm to it. Probably didn't like it originally just because it was new, but I've learnt the layout now, so I'm actually quite enjoying it.
You see, I thought I was warming to it, but I just can't stand it anymore. I just don't know what it is. But anyway,
I think preheated oven is at the front.
yeah, he likes this
I
place,
believe.
doesn't he?
Got the winning performance, of course, in the Red Bull,
He did.
so looking good.
Just on board with him now. He's about to start his first lap on the ultras as well. So, well, he's only in low ERS, so bit of practice maybe.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect him to set a proper lap on the ultras this early. Yellows though.
Well, while we're waiting for the first times to come in, I'll do a quick rundown of the top 10, let's say, in the league at the moment after 3 rounds. So we've got Matt Cors on 45, Hammer Time 95 on 37, CJ Payne is 34, Blue Flag on 30, his teammate Pagani on 28, Tomo's on 27. It's quite close actually between the 3rd and 6th place guys, and then Preheated Oven as well on 27. Willie Tix on 20. He's had 2 DNFs and a race win, so we'll see how he gets on tonight. The other Hammer Time, or Tell as we call him, is on 10 points, I think that is. Yep, in 9th place, and then Prototype Steph is in 10th on 10 as well. So, there we go.
Yeah, we seem
Just
to be
like
getting
last
a.
season.
Yeah, I was about to say, seem to be getting a very similar situation to last season.
It's looking good though.
Yeah. It's Boss Gaming says good evening, guys. Good evening. That's
Hello.
Good to have you along.
That's Remco. I
Is it
believe.
Remco? Oh, okay.
I think so. I think that's Remco.
Interesting at the moment.
So, preheated oven's in a 33-2.
Yeah, that's a sight a lap. But the 2 Ferraris are actually one behind the other at the moment, geographically on track. Matt Cos is actually pulling over to let Hammer Time through.
Now they tried to do this in Bahrain and hit each other, so it looks like it's worked a little bit better this time.
So in terms of soft lap times, I think 29.4, 29.5, 29.6, that's what sort of the faster guys in Div 1 were doing on the soft, so if we see anything near that, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Williams that's just gone off track there. Oh, it was just preheated. I'm moving out of the way. Yeah, at the moment, Pagani's got the provisional pole time. Early days, but he's there on the soft tyre.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Renault with the start of the Fantasy League, so
That's right. If those people that follow the stream and perhaps not involved in the league directly. We've got our own fantasy league now. My team is CJ Payne and not Rich T Gaming. Oh god, I almost got it wrong. Preheated Oven.
Imagine that.
I'd have a few mil left over, I think. No offence, Rich T. Goy Carp's actually out on track as well.
Me and Joe both got him, so
Yeah.
Oh yes.
looking for a good finish.
Cracking driver. Very
Underrated,
fast.
some say. Underrated.
Only worth £7 million as well.
Bargain.
Absolute bargain.
Daylight robbery.
So do you reckon we're going to see anyone risk an ultra soft lap?
There's always one or two. I know last season Prototype Steph did a similar thing at Bahrain and got pole position, so maybe he might be interested in doing that.
Yeah, you do get the 2 bonus points. It's something.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody who does try the ultra soft is definitely going to be fighting for the edge of the points. I think with how close this division is, pulling a 2-stop around here is just going to put you at a massive disadvantage. So I can't see anybody trying it.
It is very risky, isn't it? Last night Zach in Division 1 did the ultras to softs, and he did manage to come third in the end, so it wasn't such a bad try from him. But Tomo goes pole with a 130.3 on the supers.
Yes. Decent time. Elaine is looking very busy.
Yeah, I was on board with
He's made
Goy.
it pretty. Carry on.
Sorry, yeah, I was on board with Goy, and I thought he was going to come across the line, but he just dived straight back in the pits.
God.
Easy.
Tactics, maybe.
Yeah, well, Willie Tix,
It's just starting as well.
yeah, on the supers.
Right, he got lucky there because just as he passed the pit lane, a Haas and a Renault came straight out.
Yeah, yeah. The pit exit actually is deceptively awkward.
Yeah.
I was in a practice race with a few of the guys earlier, and I was coming out of the pits, and it was Tell FTRL Hammer Time who was coming down, and we nearly had a moment. It was very close, so hopefully that won't happen tonight.
It really is quite dangerous. I'm surprised they've made the pit exit the way that it actually is.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Right. Wiltix is just about to enter the third sector. And him and Goy are the other guys at the minute who haven't set a time.
Matt Cause is coming back out on the softs, I think. Yeah. Still enough time though.
Yeah, there's plenty of time.
Oh, we do need to keep an eye out for drivers cutting the track. There was quite a big problem with it yesterday in the Div 1 race. So,
Well, Retix goes fourth, even though he went very wide on the last corner there. So,
I think
ooh,
There you
what happened
go.
there? Was that?
I was going to say, what was going on there?
I think that was Bendel, yeah. Don't know about you guys, but I'm looking at the clouds. There's some dark clouds up there.
there are. We haven't had enough rain in Div 2 yet.
I can assure you.
Compared to last year.
Yeah, I was going to say some of them are due some dry rain. Dry weather, sorry. Dry rain.
Dry rain. And any kind of rain. just front weather that.
Yeah. Preheated oven, there we go. On the soft tyre, 31 flat.
It's a very good lap.
Yeah.
It's the quickest of the soft runners.
gives him a choice, doesn't it? Can he? Does he want to? Does he want to go back out on the supers? I'm pretty sure he will, but Pagani goes second. On the supers. Oh,
Time 95 is on a lap, but he's taking it quite slow. I think he's just building himself up.
I just saw Pagani cut a corner, but I think he was getting out of the way of the McLaren.
Didn't look like it, yeah.
Yeah, there was a McLaren there, and I'm pretty sure he slowed down. But
staying in 8th gear, which is quite an interesting tactic.
yeah, he uses less fuel.
Big Metzer, and also going very slow.
Yeah, he's just pulling this on the side, isn't he? Two McLarens are there, actually.
Everybody's going extremely slow to try and get out of each other's way. Keeping the stewards busy anyway, waving all those flags constantly.
Trying to find a okay, here we go. CJ Payne's on a time.
I swear I just saw a bit of rain. Yeah. Interesting.
You were right, Ravers.
Well, there we go. CJ Payne's coming across the line. Goes third.
I find it quite interesting that nobody's come out and done a lap on the ultras if they knew it was going to start raining.
Maybe it's a dry race.
Could be a dry race, yeah. Just quickly, Michael Korsgaard, that's Matt Kors' dad, is in the stream every week. Good to have you in, cheering on his lad. Well, Matt Kors is going to struggle today, maybe, because he's only in 11th and it's starting to rain.
I mean, if you had a dry race, but I've preheated up in 5th on the softs. Pretty good going.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed with it at the minute. There's a few guys at the bottom you would expect to be up near the top.
Like that.
With the rain. With the rain, you've got a few guys up there that you wouldn't normally see.
It's interesting.
Going to be another big race for Matt Cos, though. Obviously, he started down the order last week as well, and had a couple of incidents during the race, but he still got some pretty decent points, to be fair to him.
Yeah,
so,
and he's still top of the league, so...
Yeah.
So far this season in Division 2 we've had 3 different race winners from the 3 races, and those guys each picked up their first win in FTRL. Tomo is pole at the moment. Well, it looks like it's not going to change. That could be 4, couldn't it? If he can take that to the end and win.
It will.
It's looking very likely. CJ's the only guy up there that's won a race this season. Willie Tix and Matt Cors, like you say, they're down there. So it's going to be tough then to win the race. So anything can happen though.
I do have some inside info on Pagani, though. He's got some unbelievable straight line speed. I don't know how, because he's got the same wings that I had, and he was bombing it past me in that practice race. But
maybe his car needs checking for NOS or something.
Yeah. Get him on that weighbridge.
He's been around a while, Pagani's obviously picked up a few tips.
Everybody's retiring. I can't see anybody coming back out and doing a couple of laps on the inters, so I think it's going to be brought to an end.
Yeah, if 1 or 2 came out on the inters, then that might be a clue for, you know, wet race, but it looks like it's going to be a dry race.
Yeah, you'd think people come out on the ultras if it was raining in the race.
There goes Steph.
So yeah, we've got to fill this time with some chit chat.
Chit chat.
Chit chat. Oh.
I'm not good at chit chat.
I can't really give.
I'm surprised that these guys aren't retiring. If they know they're not going to come out and do a lap, Unless he knows something we don't. There goes hammer time.
The two hammer times together on track. That might be a bit tough to follow.
Oh.
But there's three. I've only just noticed actually. There's three of the drivers in the top 10 that have qualified on the softs. That's
They're going to be
interesting.
in for a good shot. Prototype Steph did his time. Did he do his time on the ultras?
On the supers,
No, he did his time.
there's only one that's done his time on the ultras, and that's Agent Panda.
Which doesn't really matter because he's going to be able to change his tyres anyway.
Yeah.
So 3 drivers still left. I mean, at this point, even if they were going to come out and do a lap, it's very, very unlikely they'd even get around to start it.
Yeah.
Big Metso
Right.
and Matt Kors. Who's going to be the first one? Oh, okay, there we go. That answers that question.
Got CJ in the chat room much earlier than it said. He got caught out, so he's given props to Tomo for calling it. Going out on the supers.
Funnily enough, that kind of happened in the performance race last week in Italy.
It did.
Caught out a few of the drivers. Gilles is asking, raining in the race? Well, we don't think so, but you never know. It might rain till... I don't know. I haven't seen the forecast.
Got Willy Ticks just put no rain, so I'm gonna answer that one.
No, yeah, it does.
Spoiler.
It's gonna be interesting. Hammer time is definitely in
There we go.
with a shout of leading this championship come the end of this race. Matt Kors, as we've already mentioned, struggled with qualifying again, caught out with the rain. So if Hammer time has a good race here, we could be seeing a new leader.
Yeah, only 9,000ths of a second separate Tomo and Pagani there. Both on the same tyre.
Very close.
Blue flag down in 14th as well.
Yeah, he does despise France. Does blue flags, so could be a bit of a long race for him.
Right. Here we go.
Yeah, looks dry.
Unfortunately.
They can throw up some good racing, France, with the big long straights.
Well, that lady there has still got a big coat on, so I don't know what she's doing.
Is it a lady? Hang on.
I mean,
Let's not
I probably
presume.
shouldn't assume that. I mean, the coat is pink, so I kind of just assumed there, which is probably wrong of me.
We had this discussion yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah. It was cleared up by preheated oven. Some of the guys taking fairly long to decide their strategy. Taking all the time possible. Panda, I off the top of my head know that you like to do the formation lap.
Apparently I do. So we'll get going. So as I said, really happy to be back. Finally my internet is actually letting me do this, which is great. So we've got Tomo on pole in the Force India. Great qualifying from him. Just out qualifying from Pagani. Very, very little in it in the end, but he did get pole, so he will be picking up 2 extra points regardless of how he finishes. So that's great to see. Got Pagani coming over in second in the Renault. He's my fantasy football? Not quite. Fantasy F1 team. So, I mean, I'd like to see Pagani play football, but we'll keep him in the car. And so hopefully we'll get a good finish for the Bananas today. Starting up in second. He's already said he's got a nosebleed for starting up this high, so best of luck to him. Got CJ in third. Sort of well rated, it's fair to say, from the start of the season. He was predicted by nearly everyone to get the title this year, but so far he's had a bit of a rocky time. He's either picked the wrong setup or just got unlucky, but he's brought it back in Monaco with the win, and he's going to start again here. We've got Big Metzer in fourth, surprise result there. Highest he's qualified, I'm assuming, in the McLaren. Preheating in fifth, one of his favourite tracks. A lot of people picked him in the Fantasy League. He's quite He's quite good value in there because he's showing some good results lately. Hammer Time 95 in the Ferrari. Once again, one of the favourites to the title this season. And the Ferrari for the constructors with Matt Course, very strong team that got there. Div 2 Admin Hammer Time coming in 7th, significantly further ahead than Blue Flag in this one, but so Blue Flag does despise it. City Cross ever improving on the wheel now, up to 8th in the Sauber. I think he's just going to get better and better as the season goes on. And then rounding out the points, we've got the two Tauroses of Willie Tix and Steph. Steph's not quite showing the pace he had last year, but hopefully he can bring it up a bit throughout the latter half of the season. And City Cross seems to have driven off the track, which is, yeah, good. But yeah, Willie Tix and Steph, we're looking to move up the grid, I'm sure. Starting from 9th and 10th, and we've got Matt Coors, Rich T. Bendel, Blue Flag, Agent Panda, Paul James number 9, and Goy Carp starting in 17th.
Brilliant. So here we go then. The start of France for Division 2 is about to happen. That is the worst camera angle ever. I can't even see the cars. Okay, here we go. The lights are all on, now they're off, and we're away. Terrible start from Pagani. Very quick lights, and Tomo's on that very quickly. Here comes CJ Payne.
Ooh, preheated.
Ooh, there's some lag at the back. Looks fairly clean.
He's gone from 5th to 1st.
He has.
Preheated of it. Great start.
Oh, he hasn't had the greatest of starts.
Oh, contact in the back there.
Oh, stab around in the back.
Yeah.
City Posh.
City Posh.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Lost a bit of wing.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah.
Some 5-second stop-go penalties coming in for ignoring yellow flags. That's the Toro Rosso having a look there. In fact, Willie Tix and prototype Steph.
He's lost some wing there. Is that Toro Rosso? I think it's Willie Tix.
What a start by Pre-11. Up 4 places. Oh, I say that. Tomo's just gone round the outside. What a move that was.
He's on the soft, so he'll come into his own. Preheated as the race goes on.
Ooh. Oh, Pre-11's brakes late. He's off track, but
Wide a little bit.
he's just got to be a bit patient, I think. Pre-11, he's on the harder tyre.
Well, Tix and Steph
Starting to
going
go
side by side.
Not quite.
Pre-11's had a better exit out of the final turn, I think.
Yeah.
He's going to have a look on the outside.
Mark Cords is looking to
Oh, switch back.
hammer time.
Oh, he's got to go off.
He went for a switchback.
Oh, it's 3 wide, is it?
Wide.
CJ Payne is there. Oh, look how close this lot are.
They've been side by side for the first 2 laps.
Pre-11,
Back
oh,
again.
contact. Oh, more contact. Is he got through? Thomas going to fight back. In fact, let's go on board with CJ Payne. Oh, he's going to go up to the middle of the seat. Oh no. Where are they?
Back south. Pagani's involved now.
How have they not suffered damage? They were so close.
Ooh, CJ having a look. Not quite.
I've got to stay on board with these guys. I did see Blue Flag and Paul James come in the pits. There's some battles going on in the
Oh,
midfield.
CJ's gone right around the outside. Or inside,
Nice.
depending on where the corner is.
Oh, and Tomo's gone from leading the race to 4th now. I think he might get Pagani.
Yanni's on hold on.
Yeah, that's good driving from Pagani.
Yeah, got the position.
Hammer Time 95 is in the pits.
DRS is on.
Goy Kart, fastest lap. Oh, it's been. Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't long, but he can legitimately say he had fastest lap for a moment there. And
So Hammer Time's replaced his front wing.
He's gone back on. He's gone on the super softs.
Super softs, yeah.
We've got a comment coming from Gabe. He can heat up my oven without driving.
Wow. Stream comment of the night so far. Let's try and beat it, everyone else. Some battling. Oh, Paul Metzer. Yeah. Don't rejoin the track there. Okay, so there is a bit of room. Oof. Yeah, there's some yellow. Now, Matt Kors is actually moved up a few places.
Yeah, he's had a good start. Stay patient.
Definitely.
And he picked the soft tyre as well, because remember he qualified 11th. Oh, there's a battle there.
Oh, he's done him. He's got past Wojcik's run wide a little bit.
Yeah.
Going through those two right-handers.
It's a good move.
Pagani and Preheated Oven getting very close. CJ Payne can't really get away from it at the moment. This 4-car train for the lead is looking quite a good battle.
Steph isn't far behind either.
And he's within a second, just. Well, there or thereabouts.
Yellow sector 3, that'd be one of the guys at the back. Is it Bendel? Bendel and Rich T.
I don't think anybody's gone off.
Okay. Got Goikart.
Guy's coming
Goikart
through.
is into the points.
Oh, what a move! Oh, he's had to cut the track. Got a penalty.
Guy got so excited.
He's letting him through.
Yeah, that's alright. That's alright.
He's lost so many positions. That was unlucky.
But he hasn't got damage, so he has. Even though he's back in 12th, he's still made 5 positions.
Team Clash is about to overtake him, though, I think, with DRS. Yeah, there we go.
Time and Willie Tix side by side. Willie Tix keeps hold of the position. I think he does have wing damage, Willie Tix, though, so losing the sort of what's left hand end plate, something like that.
Yeah, looks something's not quite right there. Now then, Prototype Steph and Matt Kors are joining this battle, this top 6 battle.
It's looking good for Matt Kors here as well, because he's on the soft, so all he needs to do now is just be patient. As long as he can stick with these guys, he's going to be in a really good position.
Yeah, definitely.
Goikart back past Age of Panda for 11.
Matt Kors actually sets the fastest lap so far.
Ooh, little look.
Great thing with this battle is everybody is going to have DRS, apart from CJ Payne. So,
yeah,
you know, from like second down till about 5th, they're all going to pretty much stay where they are.
Well, if
CJ is just an absolute sitting duck.
Oh, I was just going to say, if you were CJ Payne, yeah, McCann having a look on the inside. Oh, look like their wheels locked momentarily.
Good driving from the lads there, though.
Yeah, they're wheel to wheel now. Look at this.
Oh, Tomo's
gone to the inside.
Oh, is he going to get both? I think it's one.
Top as well, though.
Willie Tix has just picked up another penalty.
This is a great battle between 5 cars. This is crazy.
They've done very well to avoid damage so far.
Preheat Evan and Tomo, wheel to wheel.
Might just allow Pagani to get away.
Matt Kors is having a move as well. Ooh.
That's close.
Yeah, these top 6 are actually pulling away from 7th place. I think it was 2 seconds at the beginning of this lap.
Well, I mean, these lot have all got DRS, don't forget, so Hamilton's just kind of by himself.
Yeah.
All these guys are just pulling each other along.
Now, Pagani's straight line speed is going to come into its own soon, I think.
He's looking racy behind CJ.
Oh, here we go. Helicopter shot. Preheat Oven got all of them in shot.
Nice. Is he close enough, Pagani?
And it's gone.
He's closing.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Oh, he's going for a move. Got on the brake late. Makes it. Oh.
We're
CJ's
talking
had a
about
bit of a
straight
poor
line
run.
speed, and it's definitely helped with DRS.
He's actually gained. It's eight tenths already. He's only just made the move. CJ
Yeah, I
Payne.
think Tom had to lift off for CJ. I think he messed up a little bit coming out of that little chicane thing.
Now have a look at prototype Steph. He's up 7 places into 3rd. Wow.
He's not done bad, has he?
Matt Core's up 6 into 5th. Preheated oven has dropped off, but he is on the soft tyre.
Now is Tomo going to be able to pull Pagani back in, or are we going to see Pagani get away? It'd be difficult.
CJ Payne not quite close enough to have a go at Steph.
Pagani's got a poor run out of there. I think Tomo will be close enough to try it, going down the long straight.
Matt Core's momentarily had to ride the curb out of turn 2.
I think someone made a bit of contact with Pagani there, pushing him around the corner just a little bit. Someone
Yeah, no.
wide and Steph's gone around him.
Here comes CJ. It's down the inside. Great little move. Ooh, still there though.
What you were saying before, Ravers, about Pagani straight line speed. I mean, Tomo there was 6 tenths behind him when his DRS was activated, and he barely even made an indent on Pagani, which was, I mean, that's impressive.
Yeah, and France is all about keeping those tyres cool, don't get too many penalties. And Pagani, I think, has got that on this track, from what I've seen. He's actually starting to get away from Tomo.
Yeah, he's just extending it a little bit.
And this is actually going to really help him, because Matt Coors and Preheated Oven are the 2 guys on the soft tyre. And if he can just put a wedge between himself and those 2, when the tyres flip later on, he might, it might give him a good chance of winning. Still early days. Oh, Tomo.
Yeah, he's been struggling with turn 2 and 3. And let's come back.
Oh, okay.
Might be able to look at Tomo here.
Tomo goes a little bit wide.
I think Tomo's got wing damage. That's the second time he's gone that wide at that same corner.
Oh, here he comes then.
CJ's got him here.
Yeah, he's all swapped positions a lot in this race, haven't they?
Yeah, and prototype Steph and Preheated Oven having a fight as well. Yellow in sector 2.
Big mess there. He's round again.
Hamilton 95 is back past him. And he's got the Red Bull pairing of Goy Carp and Agent Panda in front of him.
Oh, Preheated Oven has just gone past Tomo. And Tomo's really struggling. I think you're right. Yeah, he's come off track actually. Unchallenged. Something's not right there.
He's got hammer time on the back of him now as well.
Yeah, it looked like he's going through to sector 2 and 3 when I went on board. He's struggling to get the car turned in. I think he might have overcooked his tyres, and yeah, in he comes.
Right, he's in straight away. So the first of our front runners pits.
I'll stay on with him and just see if he replaces his wing.
Okay.
Yeah, he does. Okay, so
now it's the
CJ.
top 3.
Yeah, it seems like Preheated's just dropped off Matt Court a little bit. Need to get back in at DRS.
Yeah, but 3rd and 4th on soft tyres. The supers get very The supers get very usable towards the end of the race. CJ Payne goes past Pagani.
Pagani.
Oh, I think Pagani got wing damage. Yeah.
What happened?
Just broke a bit too late, it seemed.
He was having such a
Straight
good race.
CJ.
I mean, luckily for Pagani though, he would most likely be pitting on maybe like 10, 11 anyway, so he may not lose that much time. I mean, he could even pit this lap and still get to the end on the softs.
Oh, and Prototype Steph went for a massive overtake there. I think it was a good move, but Pagani did have to get out of the way.
Right, let's see Pagani come in now then. Make sure he didn't lose too much time with the wing.
I mean, Pagani's a smart driver, I'm sure.
CJ Payne pits.
Yeah.
So Matt Corsa leads the race on the softs. He's not going to be coming in for at least another 7-8 laps. So
He's being constantly chased by preheated oven. Yeah, I think all that fighting has meant that we've seen the super soft guys come in a little bit earlier than usual.
Also got the two Haas drivers. They're good mates as well, having a bit of a scrap, or maybe are they bringing each other around? And the two Red Bulls are firmly in the points.
might be going for a move on Matt Corsa here. No, he's not better of it.
See what his XA is out of this. No, I think Matt Corsa's got that right.
Yeah, P. has got a lot more battery power than Matt Corsa at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, while he was in the DRS, he was actually running none on the ERS. So I think he could have made the move. I think he's just deciding to save his fuel maybe and save his ERS.
Now,
stick behind him.
Incidentally, Pagani's come out only. I didn't see the. Oh, he's just got a penalty. Brilliant commentator's curse. But he's only 2 seconds behind CJ Payne, and Pagani had to change his wing, so.
Yeah, he's it didn't cost him too much time. Steph's in.
Steph is in.
How time continues though, quite interesting.
I mean, if Bendel is still on his wheel, then he's putting a really good sort of stint in here.
Ooh, that was a harsh penalty for P11. I was on board. We've got a helicopter view of him with Matt Cors.
That means that Tomo, Pagani and Preheated have now all got 3 seconds.
So then, it was Steph that just pit, wasn't it? So he's actually 3.5 seconds ahead of CJ Payne.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with CJ in the pit, so he seems to have lost a lot of time.
Did he have to change his wing as well? That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh,
Safety
we've lost
car.
City Posh. And a full safety car, here we go.
A full safety car on France is a big surprise.
I'm trying to
Where's
work out.
he crashed?
I don't think that cause and pre-pit yet, that would be too long a stint on the supers.
Yeah,
Well,
it is
hang on.
slightly.
I think he's
Drive through.
inside the chicane.
Oh, Pete, got to
That
drive
wasn't the
through.
only one. That wasn't the only one as well.
So I think City Posh has crashed coming past the chicane or just coming out of the chicane.
Well, I tell you
Matt
what,
Cause has also got a drive through.
FTRL hammer time is going to benefit massively from this. Don't speed in the pits. Okay, he's alright.
Yeah, we have got a drive through for Matt Cause and Preheated Oven.
Matt Cor's got one as well. Oh no.
Yeah.
Drama.
Remember, it did that to me in Monaco, even though I was going slow, it gave me a drive through. So I don't know if that's the same thing we've got here.
Oh, Matt
Of course,
Cor's.
needs to be careful not to let the safety car here.
Yeah. Well, Tim 12 actually crashed into the safety car on the, was it the performance race?
It might have been
Yeah, that
Monaco.
was weird because
Oh no,
I'm
sorry.
sure you get
Div 1.
disqualified for hitting the safety car.
It was a Division 1 Monaco race, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so City Posh just said he came out of the chicane and just lost it. Unlucky for him.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah, he still adapting to his wheel, of course, so. Bit error prone. Bendel is now in the same position as Matt Gause and preheated oven.
Bendel, yeah. He's having a good race, good time.
Carp as well. He's
Come on, Goy.
He's got a chance.
It is good to see a safety car. I mean, I know we give Codemasters a lot of stick and all that, but I assume it's quite hard to program. I don't know enough about programming, but of when to bring it out might be, because there's so many cars coming through, you know, objects coming through that might do a hit detection thing or something. I don't know.
You should leave that to the Codemasters.
This is a massive boost for Pagani though. People like Pagani who have lost some wing and had to replace it when they pit. For everybody to be back together now at this point. And the top 5 still to pit. It's going to be very helpful.
I was just going to say, there's a lot of these guys pitting. Preheated.
No, these guys serving their... No, they can't serve it.
They can't serve it under safety car, no. Let's have a quick look. Preheated only gets on the supers. He thinks he can go to the end, as does Matt Cause. Rich T Gaming actually stacked. Agent Pandas on the softs.
14.
This is
that might be a big risk. I'm assuming Matt Cause is hoping the safety car is going to be out for a few more laps.
Yeah. Well, that's my bin is 11. So.
Yeah.
They might be looking at the map where to see where Big Metzer is on track, and he is quite far behind the guys. So they might have been working out that the safety car might be out for so long because of him. I don't know.
I mean, the safety car will restart even if everybody's not caught up, I think. So, yeah, the safety car's a little bit weird about that.
Pointing out that the net leader of the race is now prototype Steph after all the pit stops and safety cars.
Yeah, and the actual leader of the race and the guy in second is Bendel and Goy Carp.
Who would have predicted that in your league?
Of this current position.
I'm sure Goy Carp has already screenshotted out from the run.
Oh yeah. No, he's paused the game and he's done so many screenshots. I'm surprised I haven't received one on my phone already.
Surprised he hasn't uploaded a video. They got City Posh saying in the chat, came out of the chicane and just simply lost it. Drove poorly throughout. So there we go.
Yeah, and Gabe, what's that say? Gabe Lupoli? Don't know who that is.
Yeah.
If the oven wins, I'll donate my cat to charity.
What use is a cat to a charity?
Yeah, a cat is going to cost money, surely.
Yeah, if anything, you're costing the charity there, Gabe. I wouldn't do it.
Maybe he's giving it to an actual cat charity. He just gives the cat then away again to somebody else.
Yeah. Well, back in the race, the safety car is going to come in because Bendel is hugely backing up. Here he goes. He's gone now. It looks like the safety car is going to peel away into the pits.
Yeah.
Are we underway?
Oh no, Guy!
Oh, no, Guy!
Oh,
Guy's got really excited and has lost it out of the car.
Oh, no.
Now, if you were Matt Cause, when would you serve your drive-through? I mean, even at this point, it's going to be touch and go whether we can even get to the end.
13 laps on the supers. It's a tough question. A question that probably doesn't really have a right answer, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
it doesn't really matter when you serve it. It's just after a safety car, isn't it?
Into first place though. He's got past Bendel.
Oh, CJ has got past Bendel there. Just.
The guy going up the inside.
Oh, contact! Was there? Oh shit, no. Oh, okay. It looked like it came together.
Oh, Bendel is losing so much time here. I think those tyres are absolutely dead.
Yeah. Now Pagani, after replacing his wing, doesn't have to pit. He's in third place.
Yeah, and the guys behind him do have penalties or drive-throughs. So
yeah, well, Matt Cause is serving his now, I think. As his
definitely helped.
preheated oven serving his as well. Guy's actually going to get 2 places back here. Oh no, preheated oven has pit. He's actually come into the pits. New wing.
it's so messy.
Back with the leaders then.
We once again have Tomo, Pagani, CJ, and Steph on a big train.
Willie Tix and Hammer Time 95 is back involved.
Yeah, so early pit stop, Hammer Time 95, and push on.
This has been a bizarre race.
Here comes Hammer Time. Do you gonna try it?
Ooh.
Nice and clean.
So far it is. Willie Tix goes wide.
Yeah, he was very late on the brakes there, Willie Tix.
Oh, Big Metz has gone.
Yeah, he was looking a bit slidey all race.
I think he's lost it through that big right-hander.
Yeah, on the right hand side, yeah. That's
it on the wall,
McLaren.
right, yeah.
Now we've got 4/10 separating the top 3, so it should be good.
This has been crazy close, man. So close. I think CJ's going to go for a move here.
Yeah. Holds it. Just great driving.
Or Willie Tix with a penalty. They're still side by side, these two. Massive lock up. Pagani's in there.
It's practically pushing him around.
Pagani just needs to be careful not to lose more wing. It'd be a shame if he had to pit again.
He's going to be aware now at the end of this straight. Might have Tomo for company.
CJ, you'd think would get past here. He's going to get the move done.
Tomo having a look, but
Oh, Pagani. It's really close again then. And just look how close the top 6 are. This is.
Oh, Steph.
Wow.
oh no, Steph.
Penalty. It's just CJ now then. That hasn't got one. I think I'll have a check. I'm not sure about Hammer Time 95. No, Hammer Time 95 is penalty free.
Rich T Gaming is closing in on Bendel. Oh, he's hit him. He's gone around. He's gone around.
Ugh.
That's going to put Agent Panda, I think, up into 11th.
Here comes Agent Panda, yeah.
Yeah, that means that Hammer Time is past Tom, and on penalties, it's technically past Pagani and Steph, so it's all so close.
Oh, Pagani.
He's just got another pen.
So it'll come down to penalties, as it so often does.
Yeah, I think as we get late into this race, turn 1 is going to catch a lot of people out. So all those guys that are on, 2 warnings, it's going to be really tough going through turn 1 because the sun just completely blinds you on this track.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Completely lose sight of the corners.
The top 7, all separated by a second each.
It's been a great race so far. Let's hope we have a great conclusion.
It's like a 5-lap race. You know those where you just have like an absolute mad race with 5 laps continuous. Everybody's just so close.
Yeah.
I'm scared about the day that F1 implement like a quick chat feature in 5-lappers. It's like, great move! Oh god. I couldn't put up with that.
seems to have stabilised a little bit. The top 6 or 7.
Yeah, it's got to that point again where everybody's got DRS and everybody's kind of pulling each other along.
Yeah.
CJ's found himself at the front of this pack again, while everybody else behind him's got DRS.
We've still got that train going. Oh, hammer time. Another penalty.
He was having a good drive as well.
Yeah, he stand to gain about 4 positions with 1 penalty, so it's a shame. Might be his second, actually.
2 Williams drivers are bringing up the rear.
Hammer time looking at Pagani here.
Oh, on the outside. Making 100% it's Steph.
Pagani just gives him a nice little squeeze. Tomo's fairly close now to hammer time.
Lulitic seems to go wide of that corner every single lap.
Oh, CJ took a very wide line into that corner. I don't know if he lost it on the entry, but he's held it.
Well, you know, any of these can win this.
Yeah, certainly not out of it. Anything could happen at this point. I wouldn't be surprised to see 2 or 3 cars crash into each other. They're all that close.
Yeah, they've done very well so far in this race to keep it clean. So Pagani.
Oh, hammer time with a
Maybe.
penalty.
That was his first, so now it's just CJ who hasn't got a penalty out of the top 7. I believe so.
Matt Causer's got the gap to Agent Panda under 2 seconds, and then he's just got Bendel for that last point.
Tomo.
You'd expect his tyres to go off.
Well, it's just kind of waiting until something happens now. I'm on edge. I'm on edge because it's like they're all so very close to each other, but at this precise moment, they're kind of just going around together. And it's only going to be so long before there's a spark, I think.
Yeah.
And someone thinks I've had enough. And let's go. Let's have a race.
Yeah, we're looking for one mistake from any of them, and I reckon that'll kick off a little fight.
Pagani's close.
Back a little bit.
Pagani is close. Can he make it? Back comes prototype Steph.
I think Pagani would definitely have got a warning for the way he went over that corner.
Well, he's into second anyway. We've got Dom P in the chat. Yo, this league looks decent. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
Well, meanwhile, CJ Payne has developed a 1 second lead roughly to Pagani.
He's going to go for this down the inside.
It's hoping that everybody else behind him is kind of scrapping. Pagani.
And the time has got him into 3rd. Here comes Tomo as well. Steph losing positions left, right, and centre.
Oh, can't go off track then.
Steph out wide.
So many changes of positions. It's hard to know where to look. Oh, Steph.
Yeah, he's struggling.
Bit of contact. Steph and Tomo are so close. There's the contact.
There's
and Tomo's off.
Yeah, he's been tagged.
Yeah. It's unlucky. And we've got another helicopter shot. Let's have a look at this. on board with Pagani in second place behind CJ Payne. There's Hammer Time 95. So the top three are all within touching distance.
6-3. I think
Rich
the
D's
Williams
going.
have come together again.
Oh,
We had a little moment on the last lap at turn 1 where they hit each other. Let's hope that's not the case.
Pagani almost out of ERS deployment. CJ Payne on about 50%. Hammer Time 95 roughly the same. So Pagani perhaps
Two
needs...
fresher tyres.
Yeah.
Is he going to go for it?
Very close.
He's looking.
Oh, they've hit. Pagani's gone for the switchback.
Lovely.
Oh, that's great driving. That is great driving by Pagani.
It's not over yet.
Oh, they've made contact again.
Oh, he's off track. This is getting a bit nip and tuck. Oh, there's
hand
another
goes
bit of
up from
contact.
Hammer Time.
Pagani's gone for this one.
Pagani's got to put it on the inside.
Wow.
So much wheel bang.
Gloves are off.
Yeah, that looks a little bit aggressive. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he said we're looking for a spark. I think you've had it.
Yeah.
Hammer Time's gonna go for another move here, I think. Oh, are you under the Emirates board? It's close again. And I think they've made more contact.
That was a corner cut, I think, by Hammer Time.
Through.
Pagani's going to have DRS though.
And now Steph is right on the back of this as well. Yeah, Pagani's going to get DRS. Hammer Time will lose it. So he might be open here to Steph as well.
Steph, oh, he's going to be tired. Does back out.
Steph thinks better of it. That's smart.
No, CJ getting away now.
Hammer Time's got a really nice run out of it. Chicane though on Pagani.
Oh, this is going to be close.
They're going to go side by side into the right hander again.
Oh. Backs out.
Ooh, that was close.
Unreal. Look at the gap though CJ Payne now has.
Yeah.
Yeah, CJ's loving this.
No penalties out in front by 2.5 seconds with 5 laps to go. Looking good.
And again, there's a nice train from second to 7th. FTRL Hammer Time is still having a good race in 7th place there.
And in all the sort of drama, Matt Courts is now into the points because I think Bendel has pit onto the Ultras.
That's right, yeah.
So he's now 4.5 seconds behind Paula James. But you'd expect those superstars to be going off soon because he's already done 10 laps on them.
Yeah, Hammer Time just getting away from Pagani now. A little bit of breathing room.
Tomo's gone for a move on Willie Tix. Willie Tix comes back.
Yeah, it's going to drop way down now. They're only being about 4 seconds between 7th and 3rd. Pagani might drop down a fair bit. Ooh, contact.
It's quite unfortunate.
It is.
Well, Wiltix will be looking at the back of his teammate. Nice, Tomo wants to make a move into turn 1. Starting to spread out a little bit now.
Yeah, I think Tomo's tyres might be struggling a little bit.
Yeah, Hammer Time struggled through turn 1 and 2 there.
Looks like Steph reeling Pagani back in again.
Oh, Hammer Time with a penalty.
This is second now. I think Steph's only got 1.
Has that cost
Yeah.
Hammer Time a podium?
I think at the minute he might still get third.
Yeah, because I think Willie Tix has got a couple of penalties as well.
Tomo.
Yeah.
Tomo's just gone past him though.
Yeah. Tomo's got one, but he is 3 seconds, more than 3 seconds behind Hammer Time. So I think Hammer Time will be alright for third as it currently stands.
Unless Tomo can make a move. Doesn't need to
Unless
close
he
in
can
much.
close up. Yeah. Or Hammer Time can get away from Steph by about a second.
Well, here we go then. So there's 3 and a bit laps left. CJ Payne with a 2.3 second lead. Looks solid, it's got to be said.
Yeah, as soon as he had the lead in Monaco, you didn't see him. He just controlled the race, controlled his own pace. Nobody really had an answer for it.
Yeah, Steph setting himself up nicely here. Little wiggle for Pagani as well. Easy enough.
Yeah, Pagani without DRS this time.
So as long as Steph can keep that under 3 seconds, he will get a second.
Preheated ovens day gets from bad to worse. Another penalty.
Yeah, very unlucky. Very unlucky indeed.
Got a feel for Agent Panda as well. He finished 11th in Monaco last week. Worked so hard trying to get out of everyone's way, and he's 11th again, just outside the points.
It's been a good drive from him though. It's been a good clean race, no mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody crashes, it's gonna be in the points.
Yeah.
And with how close this is, I'm not gonna write anybody off. Shit.
Oh, puts up Steph.
No.
And FTRL Hammer Time get penalties.
Well, as it stands, Hammer Time will. I mean, depending on penalties, I'm not sure where everybody stands, but if it stays kind of like this, Hammer Time will take the lead of the championship. CJ will move into second, and Matt Cole got down to third after the last couple of weeks of poor results.
Depending on how close Tomo is to Steph, he could get himself.
Oh, Pagani! Oh, something right.
Yeah.
That's going to open him up to Willie Tix.
You got Tomo on penalties.
Matt Cole in the last 2 or 3 laps has brought a 3.5 second gap to Paul James down to half a second. Right behind him now.
Here he goes.
Looks like he's going to make him move the right-hander. Needs to be careful with those tyres though.
Yeah, they're going to be
He
screaming.
didn't look too shaky around there, to be fair to him. We're up into 9th.
So last lap then for CJ Payne to confirm this win. Where's everyone else going to finish though?
I think Tomo might be on a shout for a podium here.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Well, he ticks for the penalty. Panini has lost the position to Hammer Time.
Yeah. Holy flag won't be far behind him with that damage. Shame for Pagani.
Yeah, he was. Tomo, here we go. Tomo's making a move on Steph.
Didn't give Steph much room there. Gets through.
18 lap old tyres. Can Steph get back? Don't think he's close enough.
CJ Payne just going through sector 3 now.
I mean, to be fair to Hammer Time, he's brought the gap down a little bit.
He has. He has.
Not going to help him with the penalties that he's got, though. But,
Oh, Tomo's locked up. Oh, and Steph had to take evasive action.
Well, CJ's on the pit straight, about to cross the line.
Weaves.
Great drive from him.
Was a good drive.
So, where does this put everybody else? So, Tomo doesn't jump Hammer Time, okay.
As they are.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's very decent, isn't it? I think Pagani will drop back, though. I don't think Pagani's happy with his race.
Blue flag.
Flag.
Blue flag, who we haven't mentioned all day, pretty much. Has gone from, what was it, 14th on the grid?
Yeah, he's had a mega drive.
He got Hammer Time, Willy Tix, and Pagani on penalties at the end, despite being 5 seconds behind them all. Fair play.
Matt Cause would have been 9.
Yeah, just waiting for the last few guys to finish. Preheated oven and Goy left to cross the line.
Unfortunate for Guy.
Yeah, that safety car. Oh,
Look at him, always wanting the attention.
Alright, I'm sure we'll have that screenshot of going second, so whenever he's losing an argument, he can bring it out. So I wouldn't worry.
so we'll hear it all the time then.
Yeah, we'll hear all the time.
Well, as I was saying before, Matt Cause down to 3rd in the championship now. Hammer Time leads it. And CJ Payne up to 2nd. First person this season to win 2 races. And back to back.
That's right. The only driver with no penalties as well, CJ Payne.
Look at all them penalties.
It's an excellent drive from CJ, it really is.
Yeah, fair play to him. Considering how close everybody was as well. I mean, fair play to all. But how close everybody was racing pretty much wheel to wheel every single lap. It was amazing to watch. Yeah, they all did a great job of keeping it out of the wall.
Have I got any of these? I'm sure I've got CJ. Could anyone sort of suggest the guys? I'm not sure I've got them on my list. CJ, Hammer Time, and Tomo.
I don't have Tomo, unfortunately.
Oh, they've left the lobby as well.
I thought I had Hammer Time.
Jesus. How's it going, lads?
How's it going?
No, not bad, not bad. Pretty happy with that.
We'll just get the rest. Try and get the rest of the lads in.
I think Tom I should just nip to the toilet quickly.
Can you invite him?
Uh,
Yeah, that's alright for now.
Has anyone got Hammer Time 95? Because I don't think I have.
I haven't, no. I sent him a quick request and
To accept it. I'll put a quick message in the chat. Oh, there we go. It's accepted it straight away. Fair play. Oh, not appearing online though. Youth of today.
I don't even know how old he is.
Did you suggest him? It's not come up on mine.
Yeah, I'm trying to find him on the list.
Oh, okay. I will just wait for Tomo and Hammer Time to come in.
Yep, it's suggested.
Cool. And then we'll get the interviews rolling.
Oh, here we go.
Cool. I think we're all here. We'll get straight into it. Congratulations, guys! Top 3. An extremely bizarre race, which we'll try and cover. But CJ Payne, congratulations to you for your second win of the season, back-to-back wins.
Thank you.
How did that feel? Explain that race if you can.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It was really, really hardcore. At the start, like I say, qualifying was a bit messy. The rain came quicker than I think everyone anticipated. I literally had the last sector on the super softs in the rain, so I just lost it altogether. Tomo went out early, did a good job, and then come the start of the race, everyone got a messy start, I think, and Tomo got a bit loose, hit me on the start, but damaged my wing, and then from there it was just maintaining that. It was just everyone was overtaking each other. There's so much going on really, but in the end I just managed to keep it together and bring it home really.
Your race seemed to be separated by the safety car. So before the safety car, you were in battles, and things were happening, and we didn't know what to look at. And then after the safety car, you settled a bit, or you kind of found a bit more pace, or everyone else was in a battle, and you kind of were on your own. Is that sort of a fair assessment?
Yeah, I mean, towards, I think, on the soft run, because I obviously changed my wing, I didn't have that damage anymore, and I just felt like I could get a bit more consistency, a bit more lap time in me. But like I say, even still, coming out the pits, coming after the safety car, should I say, there was a lot of people behind me, and yeah, it was just intense the whole way through, really. Yeah, fair play. I think Hammer Time did well in the end to come back through, and Tomo did well to get where he got, and it was just overall good race.
Okay, so moving on then. I think Joe said you are now second in the standings after all that. A quick calculation.
Yeah.
Right.
Is that right, Joe?
Yeah, second.
So
Okay.
so we're 4 races down out of 12. What's do you think you can go on and secure promotion and maybe go one better than that?
I do hope so. I mean, for me, promotion's the main thing, but to win would obviously top it all, really. I just think, who's at the top now, Mac Oars or Hammer Time?
It's
Hammer Time.
Hammer Time, yeah.
Hammer Time, okay. But yeah, I think coming up, some of the races that are coming up now, I do suit me more, sort of thing. France was one of my weaker ones. I won that, so hopefully that it says anything. I can hopefully have a good end to the season.
Well, there you go. That's confidence for you. Well, anyway, congratulations, and yeah, good luck for the rest of the season.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, guys. Good.
Will, do you want to take Hammer Time?
Sure. So Hammer Time started off, ended up with an early pit stop. Done. I think, did you get a wing change or something like that? Yeah. So that obviously wasn't great, but you came back through in the end to get second. So just talk us through it, really.
Yeah, obviously qualifying didn't go as long because obviously the rain came quite quickly and obviously everyone got all their laps in and then Controversy got a decent start and obviously I was battling, I think it was Willy Ticks and then kind of found a corner. I got some wing damage so I had to pick that. It was a bit frustrating, but I had to deal with it and I was surprised with my actually quite race pace was surprisingly really strong. And the safety car, I think, saved me pretty much to get some points. Otherwise, I think it would have been quite tough to get the podium. Well, yeah, CJ was very quick all that race, along with all the other drivers.
Yeah, that safety car came up. She said at a great time. You think if you didn't get that early pit stop, do you think you had the race pace to challenge CJ?
I reckon I could, yeah, I reckon I could have challenged him because I was surprised at some other drivers' pace, which is good. There's a lot of battling going on.
Yeah, it certainly was. I think you missed out on quite a battle at the start, but you got some pretty decent battles in at the end. To be fair to you.
Yeah, it was good to get second place.
Alright, let's just try and find out what the next track is. Austria. How are you feeling around there then? One of your stronger ones or not so much?
Yeah, it's one of my stronger ones. I'm actually quite good around there. Obviously, it's a short track, so the field should be quite close for quality race. But yeah, I know that I'm going to freeze my game even more to obviously beat CJ because he's on form at the minute. He's won the last two races.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty hard to beat at the minute, but you do seem to have the pace if you can just, get the look a bit more on your side. So, yeah, congratulations on second place.
Thank you.
Right, Tomo. I guess we'll speaking again. You had a third last week in Monaco, and although you got pole position, this week it was a bit of a dodgy start. But I mean, everybody was quite close together for I'd say the first couple of laps. I mean, it was quite close to the whole race. I mean, how was that race for you from your point of view?
Best described as a game of ping pong at points. It was I don't even know where to start, to be honest. I mean, for some reason, it disqualified me from the formation lap for going too slow when people were literally like 5 corners behind me. So when I came to the start of the race, all of a sudden it reset my tyre temperatures, and I accidentally clicked an extra gear down, which spat my back end round and unfortunately clocked CJ, which is where he took his wing damage. That allowed preheated to go round me, and then I ended up basically battling with him for a while. But the thing with France is that as soon as you get in a battle with someone and you make an overtake or you fail an overtake, then the other car behind you's now got a chance to overtake you, and you end up in these crazy 3-4 way battles. So yeah, it was the safety car, I would have to say, because I took wing damage as well. I don't know what happened to Panini, but all of a sudden he was just stopped in one of the turns, and I just hit him and ended up with an orange wing out of nowhere. And same again, the safety car sort of was a blessing after that, because I'd come out in about 15th, I think, and was able to get my head down again and just reset the race, as it were.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mad race all race along. We were definitely having fun watching it. I mean,
Yeah. Hope
what was it?
entertaining.
What was it like? Yeah, I mean, what was it like racing wheel to wheel for next to 27 laps?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I was getting, let's just say, I got a bit stressed. So, yeah, the swear word started coming out and started getting a bit hot under the collar, is the best way to put it.
I mean, I said it to the guys in commentary, and I'm pretty sure they agree. But to be fair, I mean, everybody in the top 7, top 8, I think you all drove extremely well to, have as little contact, as possible, being that close with that many cars around. But yeah, I mean, onto Australia then. How are you feeling for that one? Have you raced around there
Austria.
a few times?
Austria, yeah.
What did I say?
Australia.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You'd be at the wrong racetrack, mate.
Yeah, with Austria, I have to say, France, believe it or not, was one of my stronger tracks, and I really thought I'd win this race. It didn't go to plan. I've ended up scoring a podium, so that's good. But I mean, Austria is not necessarily one of our strongest tracks. Maybe I'll win that one. Who knows? So
No, fair play. I mean, again, great drive from everybody. Congrats on another podium.
yeah, thanks guys.
Okay, well, I think that will do it for tonight. We are back tomorrow night with the Performance League. Where are we? Can't remember. Brazil. Is it Brazil? I think it's Brazil.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it is now.
Performance tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. So same time.
Brazil,
8. Yeah. Same time. 8 p.m. UK time. Same channel, and we'll see you there. Have a good evening.